Hey everybody!
Hello everyone.
How are you? So I'm Sophie, Marketing and Communication Coordinator at Become Studios.
And I'm Olivier, Lead Game Designer on Tales from Candlekeep. Welcome everyone. So today is again a special Tuesday because we have something special for the last week or last 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, so we have about 5 days left into the voting for the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier. I see it's being put in the chat, so please go click on that and vote for Tales from Candlekeep. So yeah, vote while you can. Thank you so very much. How is everybody today? I think we're the first stream of the day here on D&D Twitch.
Yeah, because what time is it? Like here it's 3 p.m. but I think for PST it's like
noon
or something like that. Yeah.
Alright, so if you don't know what the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier is, so Twitch has been on the hunt for 8 indie games they wanted to reward as a free game to their Twitch Prime members, and we were one of the lucky nominees of these 8 games. So if you want to go ahead and vote for a Dungeons and Dragons game, go on Amazon on the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier. It's in chat. If you're not watching right now from the D&D live stream, you go on Twitch, you see the Twitch Prime logo, it's like a crown. You click on that and then you have Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier and you go vote. Be sure you vote for us before the 11th of March because that's when the voting ends.
And what happens when the voting ends?
Yeah, so there's like a period we're like waiting for the results. We'll know the results on the 15th of March, and there's they've announced something pretty cool. Twitch Prime announced there would be 2 winners, two free games being given instead of 1 game. So hey, we'll go see who are the lucky winners. Hopefully it'll be us. We need your help for that. So thank you again.
And the hardest thing about that is that we cannot see how many votes anyone has. Not us, not anyone.
We don't see the total. Sometimes they say, all right, here are the tops right now, but we have no idea what position we're at. So
yeah.
All right. Okay, so today we have a bunch of giveaways to do like we do usually. We'll be giving away a Tales from Candlekeep Steam key of the game, as well as a Kawasha DLC key. And
try to come up with questions that we talk about during the stream, which is always a fun challenge.
Yeah, so pay attention during the stream. We'll probably repeat something more than once. That will be part of the question. Like we give you exams at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So it's temporary. Hopefully it's one of the last times we do giveaways in that format until we have the whole bot thing configured and whatnot. So
the plan for today is to go through the quest called Nanny Poo Poo. This is taken directly from the board game Tomb of Annihilation, made by WizKids, which is also what Tales from Candlekeep is based on. So I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know that already, but for those who don't, Tales from Candlekeep is based on a board game which is the adventure system of Dungeons and Dragons, which is a simplified version of also a mix and match of the 4th and the 5th edition of D&D. So you get, for example, the advantage or disadvantage system from the 5th or the 4th. I don't remember. I think it's the 5th. But also you get what is it called?
Attack of Opportunity from the other one, and they're up to 5 board games now. Tomb of Annihilation being the 5th of the series. It came out in October, quite close to when we released Tales from Candlekeep. So we'll hop in the game here, guys, and if you have any questions or any comments or feedback, we're reading chat and we want to have a conversation with you during the stream, so by all means type and we'll keep track.
So that's what we like to do with you guys. It's we like to hang out with you. So for those who already played the game, just leave us your comments. Criticism is also welcome. And for those who don't know the game yet, just sit back and enjoy. So yeah, like we'll go through the quest called Nanny Poo Poo. And Nanny Poo Poo in the board game, you don't actually see her, but well, in the description, it's a bit different in our game because we have a guide that guides us through that guides us through the entire adventure. But in the board game, the adventurers or heroes meet with Nanny Poo Poo, which is they discover while going through quests that she's a hag basically, and she's not that good of a living person, if I can say.
So we at first think that she's like a beautiful witch doctor and she's here to help, but there's more to the story.
I wouldn't say beautiful. I would say like more of a granny or like a heretic or something like that, but not as evil as like eating heroes.
And Nanny Poo Poo, if you guys got to try out Idol Champions of the Forgotten Realms, when there was a birdsong adventure, you could play throughout the adventure and actually come across Nanny Poo Poo. So I hope you did, because that was like really awesome. Adjective Beaver, thank you so very much for hosting the stream. We see that. We appreciate. All right.
Okay. So what is the setup for today? Am I going full party, or just a few heroes? I like to go with Birdsong. I don't play a lot with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Raven is saying on Twitch that Tomb of Annihilation is a 5th edition adventure originally. So when you speak of the pen and paper, it's different than the board game, because of course there's a Tomb of Annihilation campaign, but when we are looking at Tales from Candlekeep, it's really taken from the adventure system board games, which is completely separate. So the board games have elements of the 4th, elements of the 5th, but they have their own set of rules. So it's not exactly the same as pen and paper, except the whole like setting and all that. So Tomb of a Horror, yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Leah Portier, she doesn't know where the lost city of Omu is, but she mentioned a witch doctor that goes by the name of Nanny Poo Poo. Perhaps she knows something.
I'm gonna ask you something. I don't know if you know the answer, but out of curiosity, does Nanny Poo Poo mean anything? Is that a title, or is that
everything I've read about Nanny Poo Poo? I never came upon any meaning of what her name could mean. I just think that's her name.
Yeah, maybe chat knows a bit. If you do, let us know.
Okay, so I'm starting with Ashara. And what I always do when I start off with her is buff the bits out of her.
Here we go.
Okay. So all of the things I did, the powers I've used are all free, so meaning that they don't use an action. So I still have both of my actions that you can see up here. So I can still attack or make a move, so that's why it's good to buffer at first, or you could do that anytime, even though if you forget at first and then you come up in front of an enemy or something like that, so that's no big deal.
How do you save games, Robert? So it auto saves your game after you complete a quest?
Yeah, there's a couple of moments where the game is automatically saved. The thing is, we always save your progress. You never lose XP, you never lose items. The thing you can lose, well, you cannot save in the middle of a quest because it's procedurally generated. That's a mouthful. So you cannot save in the middle of a quest and just continue your progress. If you quit the adventure, well, you have to start over again. But the XP you earned and the items and everything, you don't lose at any moment. So I think we save it each time a new tile is discovered, basically.
Thanks for your question, Robert. And Nanny Poo Poo is her name she uses to deceive adventurers.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Makes sense.
So what's her real name? No one knows. It's a mystery. So is there a quick save in between inside a quest just like this? No, there is no quick save, because you could just start quick save one time. There's a tile drop, you reload and it's a different tile, and then it's different tile. That would kind of be a mean of exploiting the system, I think. So
yeah.
So there is no save in a quest. It's a full D&D day. I know there's a lot of streams today. There's us, there's Mike Merle's Happy Fun Hour at 1 o'clock, so just after us. Dragon Plus after that, and I'm checking here D&D news at 3:30 to 4, and Dice Camera Action 4 to 6. So sit back and enjoy. We're kicking off the D&D day here, and there's a lot of other streams following today.
Okay. So the main concern about the people that are not used to this system is the encounters. They can be pretty mean and kind of obnoxious sometimes, but there's a lot of ways to, I don't want to say control, but minimize the effect of the encounters. The first thing is get to know the encounters, because sometimes the encounter has a negative effect, but once you read the description, you realize that it does not affect your party because it has a very specific condition.
Right.
So just, even though you don't have anything to cancel it, just skip it and it won't hurt your party. So that's the first thing. Also, you have to keep in mind that you always need to explore, so your movement is very dependent on exploration as well as combat. So you have to position your heroes in a manner where you can explore a new tile at the end of your turn, but also also be in range, or in the line of sight to attack any enemy.
Hey, check this out. So we're being told that Nanny Poo Poo is actually a hag that hates the adventurers because the undead is encroaching on her territory, so she uses them to rid her territory of the undead.
Yeah, so that's something I've read about her.
Manipulative.
That's something that we also tried to put in our game. There's a quest that's a bit different from the board game that we modified, having that very specific thing in mind. Do I say it, or?
Yeah, go, sure.
So okay, there's a quest where Nanny Poo Poo asks.
It's at the start, so it's okay.
So Nanny Poo Poo asks the heroes to try to get rid the undead of her territory. So she sends the heroes kill some zombies, but at one point, there's an ambush, which is not part of the description anywhere. So you get ambushed by waves of zombies, which is I think she might have known that they would get in trouble and maybe just come back later and get their corpses.
I don't think she cares, or
Nah.
So somebody's saying poo poo is a Nawayan appetizer. Poo poo platter. Oh, I've never had a poo poo platter. Survival, welcome to the streams here. It's great to have you join us. You can watch Obi, that's a really great point. You can watch any show you've missed over on the YouTube channel. Just go back, check the VODs, or even on Twitch. It's always archived after. And Virago is also asking, do they ever play the second edition on this channel? So I'm not sure. I don't know. There's so many Twitch streams happening on the D&D channel. I don't know personally, but maybe somebody in chat can answer that question.
So something very important for your strategy when you well, when you tackle an adventure, is that this part on the right here is very important, because I could be tempted to go over here and just fight the zombie because, you know, there's an enemy on the board and I want to get rid of it. But when I look over here, I can see that the zombie does not play anywhere until Birdsong's turn. There are other conditions that might alter that, but for now, the zombies only play at Birdsong's turn. So
he's
I
of
have
no concern.
Yeah, he's of no concern right now, and I have 2 turns until he takes action. Because just a quick overview of that system. Basically, when you discover a new tile, if there's a monster on it, the hero who discovered the tile controls that monster, meaning that the monster will only play at their villain phase. So that's how you can manipulate, or just, you know, think ahead. It's like a chess game where you think several moves ahead.
Birdsong's your favorite. Awesome.
she's nice.
Anyone else has a favorite? I like Ashara a lot because I like wizards, and she's like a tank wizard.
Also, the heroes are taken from the board game. They are the same, but her backstory is kind of it's kind of, you know, I wouldn't see her in a, you know, a small adventuring party, because she's a badass basically. She's like the elder of the.
She's like super important and all. I wouldn't say like Artist is not, but
no,
like
Artist is pretty important too.
Yeah. But her and Birdsong are totally of different backgrounds and different.
I'd like to know how, you know, they got together. Yeah. How they met.
You like all of the heroes? Awesome. Do you have any favorite hero from D&D? Like, anything mixed together? A favorite hero of all times? Would like to know that. Do you have a favorite hero?
Do I have a favorite hero?
It's tough. Drizzt, okay. Yeah. Drizzt is very popular.
Drizzt is very popular.
Yeah. You grew up reading the books, yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever watched those like Dungeons and Dragons movies?
It's way back in. You know,
I remember one. I think there's a second one that's not as bad.
I think my brain just put them away.
Those are like those are like alternate universe. The cartoons are awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember that.
I didn't see all of the cartoons. I'd have to go back and rewatch those, but the movies, yeah, they were quite something. The cartoon series are awesome. I have to go back to those. But the movie, what was the second movie? I think it was more like common, like a wizard. Yeah, but the first one was kind of strange.
I was gifted the first D&D movie. Wow.
What did you do wrong?
Someone really didn't like you.
I'll have to rewatch them. Maybe years later I'll find them very amusing. Wrath of the Dragon God, the second movie, was kind of good. Yeah, I've heard the second one was better. Yeah. I'm looking good right now.
Yeah,
we're 5 out of 6.
I'm splitting the party right now.
Oh, Elminster is a very cool character. Yeah.
Let's go over here.
The Gamers Darkness Rising is my favorite D&D movie. I haven't seen that movie.
I haven't.
No, well, you telling that makes me want to watch it. Oh, this was not part of the plan. Uh-oh,
So
what?
this was the quest I was talking about.
Yes! Nanny Poo Poo! Oh, survived a zombie assault.
Yeah.
Mini terrain, hey, hello. They're funny now. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay.
You bought this game! I can't stop playing it! Awesome! We're really happy to hear that.
So I have a warded skeleton right here, and if you guys have played the game, you know that they're pretty bad. The thing is, when you kill a spell warded skeleton, it casts a random spell, and you know the spells that can be cast from the skeleton are kind of intense. Yeah, they hit pretty hard. So one strategy is to kite them and just not kill them, but right now I'm at normal, so it shouldn't be too bad.
But it's a normal difficulty, so
Yeah.
you could risk it. Oh,
Let's see what happens.
chat's talking about Dragonlance. I have the complete Dragonlance book collection, and
really?
I've read, I would say, a good 80% of it. I have read another book last summer, but I love Dragonlance. I haven't dared to see the cartoon that they've made.
No, I haven't either, but I've heard a lot of good about that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking a lot right now because I tend to over-explain everything, and then I just get out of focus, and
But you're very focused
yeah,
right now.
because I play like, I play really bad when I start talking. I really have to be focused. Maybe because I'm a guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't do two things at once.
Oh, Heloon Spray. Awesome. Yeah, so we can tease you guys about a little something that we have coming. So do you want to go ahead and tease?
Yes.
Or,
So we've been in the talks for, we've been listening to you guys a lot, and not everything is possible because, nothing is free, but still there are main concerns or things we really want to put in the game or modify or add, or just to to get make the game more fun and easier to understand and other stuff like that. So I can't get into too much details, but we've been we started this week working on a new patch that will tackle different parts of the game.
Yeah.
Mainly the encounters. So
Topic number one that
yeah.
we talk about.
Yeah. So I really can't get into much more details than that, but
We can say it's going to be a free update, by the way.
Yeah.
So, you
Yeah.
guys, we have some
Free
free
updates.
content coming. And probably in the coming days, we're going to just tell you everything that's coming. We can't wait to hear your thoughts on that. You like Birdsong for the utility to buff? Yes.
and that's how she's meant to be played, basically, because she's she's not the strongest and she doesn't have the most AC and HP, but still her buffs are pretty strong. And the thing to really keep in mind is that her main attack gives advantage to other heroes on her tile, not all the heroes, but up to 2 heroes on her tile. So even though you don't hit your target, her position is very important. And just if you have an action that you don't really know what to do, if you have an enemy in range, just use her attack, and yeah, you get free advantage on your heroes. So that's pretty neat.
Any chances that we'll see a warlock perhaps from the other board games? I'm not sure if there's a warlock in the... Maybe you know that?
I've went through Legend of Drizzt and also Castle Ravenloft, but doesn't seem like there was any warlock in there.
Okay, so maybe in the other ones. I'll have to dig
Maybe
into
Wrath.
those. Yeah.
Maybe Wrath.
Do you anyone in chat has played the Adventure System board games? Do you know any warlocks from the previous board games? Because I've played Temple of Elemental Evil, but I can't quite remember what the class. I know I went for something with a double-hand axe or something. Oh, awesome! Ah, so there is no warlocks in the board game. Okay. Okay, well, while you survived a zombie assault, I'll just do a quick reminder for newcomers in the chat that we have been nominated for the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier, so we need your vote. If you'd like to go and vote for the game, you head over to the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier. Maybe the link will be in chat, I'm not sure, but otherwise you can click on the... There you go, okay.
Hobo Crazy, just...
Thanks so very much.
So ready.
There you go. So you go head over to Twitch and you click on the Twitch Prime. Go vote for the game. There's only 5 days left to go vote, so we need all the votes we can get. So hopefully we have give this game for free to you guys. And Fred T was talking also in one of the live streams that we did of all the stuff that would be coming if we were to win the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier. So of course another board game installment would be part of the plan, and co-op multiplayer and all that. So thank you again so much. The community here has been very supportive, so we appreciate that. And hello Nicholas Morin. I like to anglicize people's names.
Nicola.
How's it going? Very well. How are you, Maloney? Oh, that's a question for you. Have you ever considered a crossover with Magic the Gathering storylines? Good question.
That would be very interesting, but the thing is that we need to really stick to the adventure system. Let's say that if there was I don't know, a new game in the adventure system, that's something that we could,
That would be very complex, I think.
Yeah, it would be very complex, and also I'm not the most knowledgeable of Magic the Gathering, but that would be a real challenge. Like there's also a very specific rule set of Magic the Gathering, and we would need a lot of tinkering just to make a crossover of both rule sets of the adventure system and also Magic the Gathering. But maybe only the storylines. That could be very interesting. To have the rule set of the adventure system, but a storyline based on
who knows?
the Magic the Gathering.
All right. So no exploration encounters. Shivering Sickness.
Okay. Still. I lost. Where am I?
Mike Merles is just after us, I believe. So should be starting in about 30 minutes. Yep. All right.
Okay. So lots of zombies. I need to do something. But Kupalue is pretty strong, so I'm not worried about him.
Alright, so your objective right now is
just to survive.
3,
so I'm 1 out of 3. But I'm just gonna go over. So I'm playing with Ashara right now, and normally I couldn't go over on that tile, but since she can move, fly over enemies, I can move up here, explore at the end of my turn, also attack the enemies over here, and try to get rid of both of them at the same time.
Yeah, so you see, guys, explore as much as you can to avoid any sort of encounters. Oh, yeah, very good.
Recovery. So recovery lets me choose one of the power to recharge them. So normally in the board game, your utility and daily powers, once you've used them, you would have to turn them over. But some effect like recovery lets you recharge your spent powers. So don't be scared to use your stronger powers at the beginning of an adventure, because you will most probably fall on an item or a power that will let you recharge them. So yeah.
Are those recovery more common into normal mode versus horrific, or is still the same odds?
For that specific power, it is the same, if I remember correctly. But there are other items and also, encounters that we tried to balance in order for you guys to get more of that thing or less of this thing,
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so what do I want? Another fire shield. This is pretty good. But I still have my full fire shield right now.
Yes, hopefully there'll be some guys out there. Ah, nope.
But still a challenging tile. A random spell is cast on a tile of the active hero. This is pretty bad, but I have a lot of adrenaline down here, so I'm just gonna spend adrenaline to skip the encounters. And adrenaline, for those of you guys who know the board game, this is taken from the XP system, where when you kill an enemy, you keep the card on the XP pile, and you can spend 5 XP to cancel an encounter. And this is pretty much the same, where one not tab, but just one notch over here means 5 XP. So how many encounters you can skip. Yeah, so right now I could almost skip 5 encounters. I'm still missing some adrenaline.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Okay, so right now I'm playing with Kawasha. Just gonna go over and produce flame or Shillala. Jason Monster. I'm gonna go with that. Oh yeah, disadvantage.
Oh wow!
Pretty lucky.
That was very good. All right.
Done. So I survived the zombie assault. So that was it.
Yeah.
So since I'm playing normal, and this is one of the first quests, I only get my 3 common chests. So yeah. And materials lets you craft upgrades for your characters. So when you see that little anvil and hammer animation, you know that there's something you can craft for your heroes. So when you go over here and browse through your heroes, you see the little icon right here. It tells you that you can craft something. So with all the materials I have in my bag, I have a lot of materials. You guys have been cheating.
It's all legit. All legit for the stream account.
You guys have been cheating.
24,000 gold.
Man. So I could craft pretty much anything. Okay.
Yeah, I always stay with an average build. It's handy working on the game. You get to do cool tricks like that.
Okay. That's legit. Yep. So okay, we can go over a side quest over here. One of the first ones. A survival side quest. That means that I will have to explore a set number of tiles. I can go with hard.
Yeah.
And also, explore and survive for X amount of turns.
PB, welcome.
Hard difficulty. But I will go with a full party this time. Dragon bait. I think I'm gonna need those AoE. Yeah, Artis has the strongest AoEs. And also the fact that with his Ring of Winter he can have like 2 additional daily powers is very strong.
Hey, you know what we did for our latest D&D campaign? Usually we have like this paper grid on the table where we can just draw on it. You know, this is where you are, and then we put our minis on there, and then the minis of the monsters, and then we just draw on that. And our friend forgot it, so we were okay. We don't have our tiles anymore to know like your speed and how you move, and so we took the tiles of Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, really?
And it's funny because it's a Tomb of Annihilation campaign, right? So we put the tiles of the jungle, and then we put some things around our minis on top, and that was actually very good. That was very
that's
fun.
a great thing to have around. Just the tiles from all the board game, and also they all have the same puzzle notches, so they all fit together. Even though you could like have a jungle part mixed with part of the castle in Castle Ravenloft, and just mixed together, so you can create your own campaign.
And we take the minis because, of course, we encounter terrafolks, we encounter like Vegapygmies, so we take all the Tomb of Annihilation for, and I think it's a really great mix to have that. So it was really fun. You like to use the tiles for dungeon crawls and then spawn monsters in each square. Oh,
spawn monsters in each square, man. You're going heavy on your players.
Are you the DM in Loon Spray? Do we have any DMs watching in the chat? I've never DM'd a game. I've always played as a player. So I'd like to know, how do you like DMing? And what was your, like, I don't know, coolest memory or most fun times? Or are you still DMing your campaign? A lot of DMs here.
A lot of DMs.
Do you also play as a player in other people's games, or you always DM?
Kessel Zero, DMing is great because it's always my turn. That's true. One thing you don't want to do is like split the party because it takes like half an hour until it's your turn. Yeah.
Loon Spray says he DMs for the kids. Do you DM for kids? I'd like to know how that experience is working out. Oh. Yeah, I mean, you DM a weekly Tomb of Annihilation game? Oh, awesome. You DM and you play, so you guys are hardcoring D&D right now. That's awesome. DMing for 25 years. Wow.
Oh, that's impressive. I hope you've been playing a bit in those 25 years. Just to like sit back and relax a bit more.
It's cool if you're DMing but you're not the host, you go to someone else's place, because if you're DMing and then you host people, you bring on the snacks and all that. Amazing. Mike Merles is here in about 20 minutes, so he's just after us. I'm DMing 3 games right now. Wow, 1 regular, 1 every 2, and now and then when there's time.
Must be pretty hard, like, to keep track of everything. If I'm pretty sure you have some notes, but keeping track of where those players are and those players are, what even if you have in the same universe or same storyline. Or
ever since I started Dungeon and Dragon-ing, I can't enjoy any video games because the options are so limited. Wow. That is a very good point. So much freedom. You have the players bring the snacks. You come, you bring your stuff. Oh, that's amazing. So I was talking about terrafolks earlier. Now we have one right here. Yeah. The bad thing about these monsters is if they roll at 18+, they steal something from your inventory.
Yep.
I've never actually gone into DMing because I feel I just lack the time to organize, because it takes a lot of time to just get your game ready and get the preparation. Maybe if I stop gaming so much that I have time.
It's kind of hard because I love video games a lot, obviously, but sometimes I like to do other stuff, and video games are so important in my life that I lack the time to
How do you guys do it?
Go through other stuff I like.
People that bring snacks and drinks get advantage in my games. So perfect.
Extra XP at the end.
And in the summer, I grill for the group. Oh, so awesome. Why don't you come over here to become studios?
And grill for us all.
It's easy for the regular group because, you know, it's happening often, Adner is saying, but other than that, OneNote and running the books is my friend. Oh yeah. Gotta keep it all documented. So this is why I like this game, because it gives me the chance to play in the game without having to DM, Lunaspray saying.
That's nice. And that's, you know, the purpose of this game. One is to like bring new players, you know, more slowly to you know, the rule set of D&D, because it's a simplified version of the rule set. But also it's nice to just sit back and you know, enjoy a slow-paced, turn-based game where you can play as, you know, popular heroes. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna try and do my favorite spell. Plus 13. Let's use Luck Stone for that.
Good call.
Yeah, so. Not high enough. Okay. Plus 4. RNG gods.
So close, but. Oh wow, amazing mini. Yeah, I'd love to have DMs here. I give inspiration if they bring beer.
That's nice.
We got Beer Friday, so. I love what you guys have created, and you guys are awesome for the community as well. Great developers. I'll listen to your fan base. Thank you.
Who said that?
Demented Shark.
Oh, so nice.
Thank you so very much. And on that note, don't forget to vote for us on the Twitch Prime in the Amplifier. Thank you so very much. We appreciate that. That's why we make games. All right. So, how about we start the raffle soon, so we give at least a couple minutes for Mike Merles to make his way here. You would thank you. Thanks for the vote. We appreciate that very much. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the first question.
I'm sure I already know what you will ask. But yeah, go ahead.
I actually have 2 ideas.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a backup if I don't find one in the next.
Okay, so the first question I'm gonna ask is one thing you've mentioned, and I think it was cool. So in the board game, there is the experience system. In Tales from Candlekeep, we have taken that system and made something entirely new. So what replaced the XP system in Tales from Candlekeep? The winner gets a Kawasha DLC key. You can tell the answer now if you know it. Crafting? No. Steak.
Steak.
So I'm gonna give a hint. Oh well, you guys got it. Instead of getting XP to cancel encounters, you get adrenaline.
Yep, that's right.
So Deader Memes, you are the winner of Kawasha DLC. If you
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So you can send an email at ms@talesfromcandlekeep.com or send us a DM on the Twitch, the Tales from Candlekeep Twitch, because we can't read the DMs on D&D. Adrenaline. So many people have the answer right. Good job. Good job. Okay. Did you have a question in mind?
Well, I have one. That's not the thing I wanted to ask.
Oh,
but
you can go ahead for. Are you guys ready for the base game?
I think your question was pretty good, and I'm scared that mine won't be good enough.
My second question went flying, and I forgot it. So if you have yours.
Okay, so are you guys ready for the second question for a chance to win the basic game? Just say ready in the chat, and I'll ask the question after that. they're not ready.
Da-da-da. Yes, yes. You are ready. Okay. Okay. Da-da-dum. I think they're ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we talked a lot about that at the beginning of our stream. So, and also, this, you know, okay, I'm gonna go
I
over
don't
it.
know where you're going with this.
Okay, so in Idle Champion, there was an addition character, if I'm correct.
Yes.
A new character. And it's also part of our game. You don't actually see her, but she's a pretty evil hag. What is her name spelled correctly?
We want the name of the evil hag. Spelled correctly. Oh. I think we have a good answer.
Yeah, we have a good answer. Mini terrain domain spelled perfectly.
Perfect.
Yeah. So,
If you didn't know, it's in the title of the video. Congratulations, Mini. You can contact us at ms@talesfromcandlekeep.com. You see the mail is under the social media platforms down on the overlay. Congratulations. Alright, so we got about 5 minutes before we head out.
okay. I'm gonna go ahead and continue that quiz that I started so poorly because I'm so not focused right now.
I'm not interrupting you anymore.
Okay.
That was the last time.
So Artist is bleeding right now. Bleeding, I need... So I lose 1 HP for each action I take, as well, each move action I take. So I need to keep him still for 1 turn. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use that freaking 1 of fireballs on that Raffle because, come on.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Is there a chance for a harder difficulty mode higher than horrific? We've discussed it. I can't say it's coming in the next update, but it's definitely something on our wish list right now.
Yeah.
So we'll see in the future.
We yeah, we have a couple of plans for that. I think we have a good idea what that could be. That would let you guys customize a bit your difficulty, but I won't say more than that. Okay, Artist, stop right there. Unless I jump. Nah. I'm just gonna end my turn right here.
That'll help the
I
bleeding
need
at
to
least.
explore Death Curse.
Insanity mode, yeah.
Nightmare mode. Oh, was that the first time it happened to me? I think it was the first time. Normally this encounter, Death Curse,
Oh, you lost the healing
I
surge.
always skip it because you know the game has to roll 18 or plus for me to lose a healing surge, and it just rolled a 20. Wow, first time.
Oh, it happened to me when I was fighting a hen boss. Hero break, that would be the plan. We're looking at other board games as well at the moment. We'll let you know what we have coming as soon as we can post the updates. We'll do that in the coming days. We'll give you more info about the free update we have coming for you guys. Alright.
I'm pretty lucky with the traps.
Yes.
Because I always walk over them and most of the time they're empty.
Yeah. That's good.
Attack each hero within 1 tile of your active hero. Yeah. Okay, so exploration. Why are my rolls so bad right now?
RNG. the indie gods are against us. Sometimes I get like 20s, like, oh wow, but you can never know what you're gonna roll.
Yeah, let's skip that. Okay, so fire shield. Good thing I have you.
Can we cheat the die now?
Empty.
Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad. So where I'm at right now, so survive 16 turns, explore 16 tiles. So Birdsong, you're pretty far. I'm gonna bring you back.
She may as well, I don't know,
Here.
dodge it if she goes straight. Yeah,
Ooh.
good.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the results, to be honest. Like, 3 weeks is long.
Yeah. And we might be pretty far and pretty close to what we think. It's
Yeah.
such a mystery.
We don't know, so
But we're up against kind of, you know, awesome video games.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Level
go.
up. All right.
playing horrific with less ability, oh, that'd be horrific. All right. Remus is asking for a link to the page for the indie amplifier. I don't know if Obi is still lurking, but yes.
Wow. Amazing.
He's like, he did not even hear me because there's a delay. So here we go.
Wow.
This guy needs a medal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like forever save to the clipboard. Just Control V.
Yes.
And you're good.
All right, guys. So we're gonna do our conclusion here. Let Mike Merles come along.
All right.
In his stream. So I hope you enjoyed the Nanny Poo Poo quest and the camps with that. What we have done so far. 1 hour is so fast.
Yeah, it goes so fast every time.
So don't forget, guys, if you haven't yet voted for Tales from Candlekeep in the Indie Amplifier, the link is in the chat. Be sure to click on that and vote for Tales from Candlekeep to support the Dungeons and Dragons family. That would be really amazing. We have 5 days left until the Amplifier results are final. So
yeah, we really can't wait to see the results of that. Yeah.
But I mean, I can't say that, you know, the 3 weeks of us streaming so much, it's been really awesome because we get to see you guys more often. After the amplifiers finished, we'll go back to our regular schedule. So it was fun to see you. Yeah,
and trying different you know, powers or, you know, timestamps or I don't know. It's nice to see like the new people. I don't, when you streamed at you know 3 p.m. and I think it was 3 p.m.
No, it was well, it was 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. my time.
Yeah, our time. But
for them it was 3. Yeah. Did they say when the update would be? So the date is still in sand right now. We don't have a fixed date, but in the coming weeks, because it's a big update, it won't be done like next week. But next week we'll let you guys know what's coming, however. And the goal, yes, Genghis, it would be to combine this game with other board games to make one game. And
also it's pretty challenging to figure out, like,
right,
do we add, you know, is that a DLC for that game, or is that, you know, a completely new game, because there's a lot of improvement that could be made to that game. And so, you know, everything would need to be affected by all of those changes. So, but also we really need to let you guys be able to mix and match all the heroes together. So it's pretty challenging.
All right, guys. Well, Mike Merles is coming up on Twitch. It would be challenging. Thank you very much. We'll be back Thursday, same time. So Thursday it's gonna be me and
Same time, isn't that?
Oh, Thursdays, you're right.
Yeah.
Thursday 3 o'clock PST, 6 to 7 p.m. and I'll be with Felix. So thank you very much. Stick around for Mike Merles. Then again, don't forget to vote for us at the Twitch Prime Indie Amplifier.
Thank you very much, guys. It was great to talk to you once again this week. So
we'll see you next time. So that was Sophie
and Olivier.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.